Nothing I see means anything. I have given all I see the meaning it has for me. I do not understand anything I see. These thoughts do not mean anything. I am never upset for the reason I think. As these are your first review lessons, we're covering all 50 lessons within the next 10 lessons, so doing 5 in each. Hopefully you read the review introduction and talking about what the assignment is as far as what to do with these, and just reviewing them and applying it as much as you can throughout the day if you are able. So as we're touching on these ideas, nothing I see means anything. It's pretty intense, even as these little statements that are given, and the little refresher where it takes it to the new level in which you've already learned and what you have already learned. It's pretty amazing as you start to recognize that you are in a completely fabricated, illusionary, distorted reality. And you don't even recognize it. We're not even aware that this is not our lives. This is a call to awakening. And it's pretty fantastic that as you've been going through these lessons, the reason nothing means anything is because you're trying to do it alone. You're trying to do it alone, and we want to recognize that you cannot do it alone. Therefore, thinking you do it alone, you're just separating yourself. You're just getting lost. You're just calling to be weak. You're insisting that you're going to struggle, and you're forgetting everything and being lonely and being sad and depressed and all this crazy, crazy stuff, making this world into a one insane place to be, right? It's just all over the place. And yet it's fundamentally based on that one principle, that in this sense, you think you're doing everything alone. You think you are alone among many, 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 many beings, many planets, many solar systems, many galaxies. Man, it would definitely be meaningless. And it has no meaning when you are doing it alone. It has no meaning, and you have to give it the meaning that it has for you if you're going to confront it all alone, if you're going to do it alone. It's like you've forgotten the purpose about anything. You don't know what to do, where to turn, because all you see is essentially this false reality. I am alone. And it is a journey, my friends. It is a scaling up. It is a process. It is not going to happen overnight. You're not going to recognize it just by saying and recognizing in that sense of God's always with me. God goes with me everywhere I go, because the distortion is still there. We're quite literally seeing God right now, and yet the distortion is there, making it seem as if something else is happening, making it seem as if other bodies are happening, making it seem as if this is a physical thing, or a distorted thing, or a destructed thing, or a dying thing. All these D words. But not recognizing that what is there is actually God. And it's always been that way. So it's pretty amazing to recognize and get into these lessons again. These thoughts do not mean anything because I think they're alone. I think they're mine. I think they're by themselves. Really, really read each and every one of those and recognize how it adds to it. These are still additional lessons. As much as we're reviewing previous lessons we've done before, it's adding to it every single time, and we're still adding and expanding and growing. And really, if you're reading it, especially for the first time, it should be giving you some insight. It should be giving you an aha understanding of this. You really are capable in recognizing that you will realize the truth of this reality if you really want to. And this is dedication. This is showing that you really do honestly want to.